Hello everyone. Today's video is gonna be about how to play chess with my friend Jamshid, who is studying right now in China. Jamshid, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Jamshid Gulomov. I'm the first year student in Zhejiang University of Technology as a civil engineer, and today I want to share my chess skills with you.
So, Jamshid, can you tell me about some basics of chess before we learn to how to play?
Yes, of course, chess is the mother of all board games, the origin of all of them, and it represents as the 8x8 board with two sides, white and black, each having 16 pieces, like pawns, rooks, knights, bishops, queens, and kings. And let's look at each of them. Before moving into pieces, let's look how game is actually work. So apparently, we can divide chess game into three phases. The first phase is Gambit. Second phase, it's the middle of the game, Mittelspiel. And the last one is Endspiel. Now let's move to our pawn pieces. Pawn pieces represent as the soldiers in our battlefield, being the weakest in the beginning in a gambit and the strongest in the endgame. Pawns move vertically only forward, like this. They can move only twice in their beginning and then only once. Pawns can take only in square, which are the standing in, and only in forward. And the rule which is not familiar by most of the players is called en passant, in which after our pawn reaching the side one square before the opposite side, and if the opposite side decide to move their pawn twice, like this, our pawn can take it like this. This in chess world called en passant, named after a French word in passing, because we take it in pass.
Uh-huh. Was this move some kind of advanced skill that professionals use?
Actually, this move was developed for balancing the game and speeding it up.
So, what's the next piece?
The next piece is our knights.
Knights?
Here,
Why is it called knights, even if it looks like a horse?
it's a really interesting question. Apparently, as you saw, every piece in our board represents the soldier in our army, and knights is our elite soldiers mounted in horses. Interesting fact about knight is, in ancient India, they instead of horses, they were elephants.
Hmm, interesting.
Another interesting fact about knights is their movement. It's really unique. They move in L shape in each direction. It's shown here. And if you can clearly see that if the knight is standing on a white square, it can only control black ones, and vice versa.
Hmm. So they basically jump over other pieces, right?
Yes, as a horse. So let's move on to our rooks. Rooks in our kingdom represents towers, the fortress, the protective and attacking piece at the same time. The movement of rook is quite unique. It's quite normal to understand, easy to understand. It moves horizontally on each side and vertically, like this.
Okay. So Jamshid, does Rook also have special move or rule like a pawn does? like en passant?
Yes, but we will talk about it later.
Ah, so it's a little secret then.
Might be.
Alright, it's getting more interesting. Give me the next piece.
I got you, homie.
So let's move on to our next piece. Bishop. Bishop represents the church and clerics in a kingdom. Their movement is also easier to understand as they move diagonally, like I showed you. And the unique thing about bishop is when you lose black one, you will lose it forever. The white one cannot somehow become black, as the black cannot somehow become white one.
Is that it?
I guess so.
Okay.
So let's move on to our queens.
So queens. Jamshid, I see two pieces wearing crowns. Which one of these is queen?
The queen actually, this one.
I thought the other one was queen.
So in chess, queen has this kind of shape. Queen is the most vulnerable and the most strong piece in our kingdom. It is the emerge of the bishop and the rook and can move both diagonally and vertically in each direction.
So it's much stronger than rook and bishops.
Yes.
So our last piece is king, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. So the king is our main goal. Our king should be saved and we should trap the king of the opponent. King can move on each side one by one, but if the side is not attacked by the piece of an enemy. Here we can see if the side was attacked by the rook, we can't go here our kings. We can go just to the free squares.
How about with other pieces? Do they block the way of king?
Yes, for example, our knight, which block here and here. So the left squares for us is here, here, and here. Additionally, do you remember we talked about the special movement of a rook?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, boy.
So we have a really interesting interaction between our king and our rook. In a chess game, if the two boxes between rook and a king is free, we can castle. This movement called castling. So when you castle, you can see here we are building a really awesome and strong protective fortress near our king. Castle war in both sides, but I should clarify here that castle cannot be done if the way between castles is blocked somehow. For example, here our queen, the opponent's queen blocking our castle, and I should say that castles we have actually two castles, short one and long one. Here, as I said, our queen are blocking our long castle, so we can only short castle here. So these were all basics which I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for attention and your listening.
Thank you, Jamshid. Thank you for your participation in today's video. I hope this video will be very helpful for me and other beginners in chess. And I hope we'll see you in the next videos teaching some more advanced skills and moves in chess. Thank you for your participation.